There's a white wooden house on Cottonwood Road where my daddy worked hard and my mama gave hope. A front porch swing and a rusty mailbox, a lifetime of memories behind those locks. Summer nights with the windows open wide, listening to the crickets and the countryside. Back when a dollar stretched a little far and happiness wasn't measured by who you are. Take me back to the house on Cottonwood Road, where the best years of my life quietly flowed, where love was simple and the world moved slow, and every sunset painted the fields in gold. No matter where this old heart may roam, the house on Cottonwood Road will always be home. Mama sang along while supper cooked inside. Daddy tuned his radio at the end of the night. The neighbors gathered every Friday evening, sharing stories and believing that tomorrow would be better than today. And somehow we all found our way. Those little things we never thought we'd miss turned out to be the things worth remembering. Take me back to the house on Cottonwood Road, where the best years of my life quietly flow, where love was simple and the world moved slow, and every sunset painted the fields in gold. No matter where this old heart may roam, the house on Cottonwood Road will always be home. The old house may be gone by now, but it's still standing somehow. In every lesson that they gave, and every choice I make today. Take me back to the house on Cottonwood Road, to the laughter and the love that filled my soul. Though the years have passed and the seasons changed, those precious memories remain the same. And when my journey finally reaches home, I'll meet them again on Cottonwood Road, down that old Cottonwood Road, where love never grows old. The whistle blew at 5:30. Another week just trying to survive. Factory boots and tired hands, working folks with simple plans. A shower, a shave, a clean white shirt, brushing off another week of dirt. Because Saturday night was finally here, the best night of the year. The VFW hauled it up the town. When the sun went down, the band tuned up their steel guitars under strings of hanging stars. The ladies laughed and filled the room, chasing away every trace of gloom. And every lonely heart would pray for someone special that day. Saturday night at the VFW hall, that's where we felt 10 feet tall, where the music healed the working man better than anything else ever can. The fiddle cried and the steel guitar sang, and all our worries slept away again. Lord, I'd give anything at all for one more night at the VFW hall. That's where I met my future wife, the best thing that happened in my life. A red dress and a shy smile made the whole room worthwhile. We danced until they turned out the lights, holding on through the summer nights. And 40 years later, I still see that same girl dancing with me. The hall is gone, the years moved on, most of the faces have passed along, but every old country melody brings them right back to me. Saturday night at the VFW hall still echoes through my soul, where friendships grew and love began among ordinary women and men. Though time keeps answering every call, I still hear the music from that hall. One more dance, one more song.
Every July, when the weather turned warm, the county fair became the heart of the farm. Pickup trucks lined the dusty grounds, and music echoed all around. The Ferris wheel painted the sky with light, children laughing into the night. The smell of popcorn filled the air. Everybody gathered there. I met her underneath those lights on a Friday summer night. She wore a yellow dress and smiled, and suddenly life felt worthwhile. We danced while the band played country tunes beneath that big July moon. Neither one of us could know how far together we would go. The county fair every summer made the whole world seem younger, where first loves bloomed and dreams took flight beneath those carnival lights. Though decades pass and seasons change, the memories remain. Every time July comes around, I hear that fairground sound. Now our grandchildren run the same grounds, chasing laughter all around, holding cotton candy in their hands, just like we did back then. And every year we sit and watch the sunset behind the livestock lots, thankful for the life we've known and the place we've always called home. Some people search the whole world through for happiness they never knew. But sometimes it's found right where you stand, holding the one you love's hand. The county fair every summer still fills my heart with wonder. Every song and every ride brings yesterday back to life. And when these old days finally end, I remember them again. Whenever heaven sends me there, to the county fair, beneath those lights on a summer night at the county fair. There's an old Ford pickup in the barn, covered in dust but free from harm. The paint is faded, the chrome is thin, but I can still see where it's been. It hauled hay through summer heat and carried us down every country street, fishing poles in the back on springtime days, making memories in 100 ways. Dad always said he'd fix it up when work slowed down enough, But life kept moving, bills came due, like they always seem to do. Still every Sunday afternoon, he'd sit inside and hum a tune, looking out across the fields, thinking about the years. The truck Dad never sold means more than silver or gold. It's a piece of where we came from and the life that made us strong. The engine may never run again, but the memories never end, living in that old Ford truck and all the love it carried with us. Now my grandson climbs inside and pretends he's taking a ride down roads he's never really known, the places that exist only in stories told. I watch him grip the steering wheel, and suddenly everything feels real, like the past and present somehow meet in that old cracked vinyl seat. Maybe that's why we hold on tight to certain things throughout our lives, because they help us remember who helped us become who we are too. The truck Dad never sold still carries our family soul across the years and through the miles, past heartbreak, tears and smiles. And long after I'm gone someday, I hope it somehow finds a way to keep our story rolling on. That old Ford truck still headed home. There was a tobacco barn down the road, weathered by years and heavy loads, standing proud against the sky, watching generations pass by. Daddy worked there every fall, from the first leaf to the last call, teaching me lessons with calloused hands about faith, family, and the land. The morning started before first light. The work was hard from dawn till night. Dusty boots and aching backs, walking those familiar tracks. But nobody complained much then, and that's just how it had always been. You worked hard and did your part, and carried pride inside your heart. That tobacco barn down the road held more than crops and heavy loads. It held stories, dreams, and family ties beneath those wide Kentucky skies.
may age and the paint may fade, but the memories never drift away. They're still standing proud and strong in that barn down the road. Now the fields grow different crops. Most of the old farms have stopped. The younger folks moved into town, and progress came rolling around. But every autumn, when leaves turn gold, I remember those days of old, and hear Daddy's voice once again, riding softly on the wind. Funny how the smallest places become the landmarks of our lives, not because they're famous, but because they helped us survive. That tobacco barn down the road still carries the weight of those years of laughter, sweat, and honest work, of hopes and hidden fears. And when they tell my story someday, I hope they'll proudly say he never forgot where he came from, or that barn down the road still standing in my memories down the road.
There's an old Ford pickup in the barn, covered in dust but free from harm. The paint is faded, the chrome is thin, but I can still see where it's been. It hauled hay through summer heat and carried us down every country street. Fishing poles in the back on springtime days, making memories in 100 ways. Dad always said he'd fix it up when work slowed down enough, but life kept moving, bills came due, like they always seem to do. Still every Sunday afternoon, he'd sit inside and hum a tune, looking out across the fields, thinking about the years. The truck Dad never sold means more than silver or gold. It's a piece of where we came from and the life that made us strong. The engine may never run again, but the memories never end. Living in that old Ford truck and all the love it carried with us.
Now my grandson climbs inside and pretends he's taking a ride down roads he's never really known, to places that exist only in stories told. I watch him grip the steering wheel, and suddenly everything feels real, like the past and present somehow meet in that old cracked vinyl seat. Maybe that's why we hold on tight to certain things throughout our lives, because they help us remember who helped us become who we are too. The truck Dad never sold still carries our family soul. Across the years and through the miles, past heartbreak, tears and smiles. And long after I'm gone someday, I hope it somehow finds a way to keep our story rolling on. That old Ford truck still headed home.
It was the summer of '78, a little county town and a first date. She climbed into my pickup truck, and suddenly I believed in luck. The radio played country songs, we sang every word all night long, driving roads that never seemed to end, back when life was just beginning. We watched the sunset by the lake, talked about dreams we'd someday chase. She leaned her head against my shoulder and made the whole world feel slower. The stars came out one by one, bright beneath the evening sun. And somewhere in that quiet glow, I knew I'd never let her go. Oh, the summer we fell in love, felt like a blessing from above. Every small town road and every mile was brighter because of her smile. Though decades have come and gone, my heart still holds on to the summer we fell in love. We built
a life from simple things. Wedding bands and family dreams, a little house and a patch of land, everything built by working hands. The children came and years rolled by, like clouds drifting through the sky. But every time she looks at me, I still see that 17-year-old dream. The wrinkles came and hair turned gray, but somehow love found a way to stay strong through every season and give us one more reason. Oh, the summer we fell in love still shines brighter than enough. The years may pass, but one thing's true: I choose the same road leading to you, until the day my journey's done. I'll remember that summer sun, the summer we fell in love. Still lives on. There was a worn-out kitchen table in a little farmhouse made of maple, where every evening we'd gather around before the sun went down. Daddy talked about the weather and crops. Mama told us when to stop arguing over little things and focus on what life could bring. That table saw birthdays come and go, Christmas dinners and winter snow, report cards, laughter, wedding plans, the growing calluses on working hands. Every scratch upon that wood reminds me of what mattered most. Not the money we didn't have, but the love that always lasted. Mama's kitchen table was where life felt stable, where every problem seemed small enough, and every day was filled with love. If I could choose one place to stay for the rest of my days, I'd go back to that little room around Mama's kitchen table. Now my children have children too, living lives the way we used to do. And sometimes when they all come by, I see the years through younger eyes. The conversations sound the same, different faces, same family name. And I realize some things never change. Love still finds a way. The house is older than before, the paint is peeling from the door, but every memory still remains, like sunshine after rain. Mama's kitchen table still keeps me grateful for every lesson and every prayer, and knowing somebody always cared. The world can change 1,000 ways, but those memories stay forever in that little room around Mama's kitchen table, where love was always served first.
Grandpa kept a wooden boat down by the river where the cattails grow. Every summer just after dawn, we'd head out before the fall was gone. He wore an old hat faded by the sun, and carried stories for everyone, the kind you only hear from men who've truly lived back then. The river moved calm and slow, like it had nowhere else to go. We'd cast our lines and sit a while, talking mile after mile about the war and the family farm, and how Grandma's smile kept him warm. The fish weren't always biting that day, but we never cared anyway. Grandpa's fishing boat floated more than rivers. It carried lessons, love and hope across the years we shared together. The wood may rot, the paint may peel, but some things stay forever real, like the memories that still float in Grandpa's fishing boat. Now I'm older than he was then, and I finally understand. And those mornings weren't about the fish, they were moments he didn't want
teaching me patience, teaching grace, teaching me my rightful place among the people who came before, and the values worth fighting for. Life moves fast like rushing streams, pulling us away from our dreams. But sometimes all we really need is a quiet place to breathe. Grandpa's fishing boat still sails inside my soul, through every season and every year. His voice remains so clear. And when my time on earth is through, I know exactly what I'll do. I'll meet him where the river flows, in Grandpa's fishing boat, drifting slowly through yesterday.
Rooster crowed before the dawn, and Daddy's boots were already on. The smell of coffee filled the air, Mama humming morning prayer. The screen door creaked as the breeze rolled in. Another week about to begin. The sunlight dancing across the floor like it had 1,000 times before. The old church stood on a little hill beyond the fields and the old sawmill. White wooden walls and a steeple high, pointing straight toward the sky. Neighbors gathered dressed in their best, putting everyday worries to rest, shaking hands and sharing smiles, walking country roads for miles. Sunday morning on Cedar Creek, life was simple and life was sweet. The bells would ring and the choir would sing about faith and hope and everything. The years have passed, but I still see those precious moments inside of me. Whenever old memories come to speak, I go back to Cedar Creek. After church we'd gather around the longest table in town. Fried chicken, biscuits, homemade pie, children laughing while time flew by. Grandpa telling stories once again about the places he'd been, and every word seemed larger than life back in those days gone by. You never know while you're living it how much one day can mean, until decades later you're looking back at the places you've seen. Sunday morning on Cedar Creek still feels close whenever I dream. The songs, the prayers, the family there, the love
just like Cedar Creek. Where the church bells ring forever.
The farm sat on 100 acres wide, beside the creek where we fish at sunrise. Daddy worked from dawn until dark, leaving footprints across every part. Mama kept the house warm all year, with faith, laughter, and homemade cheer. Back then we didn't have much to spare, but somehow we had more than our share. Summer meant hay fields and endless skies. Winter brought frost and early nights. The tractor's hum became our song, teaching us where we belong. We learned responsibility young, before our teenage years had begun. And though we sometimes dreamed of leaving, we never stopped believing. The farm where we grew up taught us what mattered most: hard work, family, faith, and love, the things worth holding close. The years may carry us away to places we never planned, but part of us will always stay on that old piece of land. My brothers moved to different states, following opportunity and fate. The barns are quieter now than then, but the memories remain. Every fence post tells a story, a struggle, hope, and simple glory. Every field beneath the sun reminds us where we're from. You don't realize while you're young the value of where you're from, until life takes you far away and makes you miss yesterday. The farm where we grew up inside our hearts. Though time may pull the family apart, the roots remain where they start. And when my final harvest comes, and this old life is through, I'll thank the Lord for every year the farm where we grew up knew. Golden fields, country skies, the farm rooster crowed before the dawn, and Daddy's boots were already on. The smell of coffee filled the air, Mama humming a morning prayer. The screen door creaked as the breeze rolled in. Another week about to begin. Sunlight dancing across the floor like it had 1,000 times before. The old church stood on a little hill beyond the fields and the old sawmill. White wooden walls and a steeple high, pointing straight toward the sky. Neighbors gathered dressed in their best, putting everyday worries to rest, shaking hands and sharing smiles, walking country roads for miles. Sunday morning on Cedar Creek, life was simple and life was sweet. The bells would ring and the choir would sing about faith and hope and everything. The years have passed, but I still see those precious moments inside of me. Whenever old memories come to speak, I go back to Cedar Creek. After church, we'd gather around the longest table in town. Fried chicken, biscuits, homemade pie, children laughing while time flew by. Grandpa telling stories once again about the places he'd been, and every word seemed larger than life back in those days gone by. You never know while you're living it how much one day can mean, until decades later you're looking back at the places you've seen. Sunday morning on Cedar Creek still feels close whenever I dream. The songs, the prayers, the family there, the love we carried everywhere. And when my days are finally complete, I hope heaven looks like Cedar Creek, where the church bells ring forever. There's an old brown jacket hanging there in the hall closet by the stairs. It's been years since Daddy wore it last, but somehow it still holds the past. The elbows are worn the zipper slow. It carries places only memories know. Every thread seems to tell a tale of hard work, faith, and never failing. He wore it through winter, snow and rain. Long days working on the grain. Through football games and county fairs, family photos and Sunday prayers. As a boy I'd slip it on, pretending I was just as strong as the man who filled those sleeves with more love than I could see. That jacket in the hall closet means more than words could ever say, because some things never fade away. Even when the years change, it's a reminder of who he was, and everything he gave to us still hanging where it's always been. That jacket in the hall closet. Now my own children stop and stare whenever they see it hanging there. And I tell them stories they never knew about the grandfather they wish they knew. How he worked hard and stood his ground, helped every neighbor around, and taught us all by how he lived, not by the things he said. The older I get, the more I find the treasures worth keeping aren't hard to find. They're hidden in ordinary things that memory gently brings. That jacket in the hall closet still carries his spirit somehow. And though he's not standing here right now, his lessons guide me every day. So I'll leave it hanging there as a symbol of love and care for generations yet to come. Still hanging there, still teaching us, still home. It was 1976, a hot July day, when we signed those papers and drove away to a little white house at the edge of town, with peeling paint and shutters falling down. The front yard needed work, the fence leaned to one side, but all we saw was a dream we couldn't hide. We stood there laughing underneath the summer sky, with nothing but hope and a reason to try. The kitchen floor squeaked with every step. The roof leaked whenever the clouds got wet. But every paycheck and every dime went toward building a better life. I'd work all day at the lumber mill. She'd stretch every dollar with stubborn will. And somehow between the hard times and the strain, we built something stronger than fortune or fame. That first little house wasn't much to see, but it meant the whole wide world to me. Every nail and board held a memory of who we were and who we'd be. The years flew by, but somehow now I still see us standing proud in front of that little house where our forever started out. The babies came and the rooms filled up with bedtime stories and coffee cups, school pictures hanging down the hall, Christmas lights glowing every fall. We watch those children grow and leave, following dreams they believed. And suddenly the house felt small again, like it knew where the story began. The older I get, the more I know the richest people aren't always those with the biggest homes or the fanciest things, but those who shared what life could bring. That first little house still lives today, though time has carried us away, because love leaves footprints on every wall, long after the pictures fall. And if I could relive one chapter somehow, I'd walk right back into that house, the house we built, the life we built together. Every morning before daylight came, Mama was awake just the same, standing in that little kitchen door, like she'd done 1,000 times before. Coffee brewing on the stove, watching the fields beyond the road, praying softly while the sun would rise, with faith shining in her eyes. Daddy worked the cotton rows all day, trying hard to make enough pay. The years were lean, the
was rough, but somehow we always had enough. Because Mama could stretch a dollar thin and still find room to take folks in. Neighbors knew they could always stop at the little white house by the crop. There was a light in Mama's window, shining through the darkest nights, a beacon for the weary souls trying to find their way in life. Though the years have come and gone, that light still guides me when I'm alone. And every road I travel down leads back to Mama's window. Winter winds and summer heat, children running barefoot down the street, Sunday dinners after church, where every blessing came first. The radio played those country songs that carried our hearts along, and Mama smiled while humming low to melodies from long ago. Now the house sits quiet on the hill, but in my heart she's living still, because love like hers never fades away. It only grows stronger every day. There was a light in Mama's window that never stopped shining bright, even after she said goodbye. It still helps me through the night. And when my journey here is through, I know exactly what I'll do. I'll follow that familiar glow back to Mama's window, still shining, still guiding me home.
Grandpa had an old radio sitting by the window. Every evening after work was done, he'd listen as the day grew young. Country songs filled the room like flowers beginning to bloom. Stories about life and pain, sunshine after rain. He'd tap his foot upon the floor and smile like he heard them before. Songs about truckers and small town life, working men and faithful wives. I didn't understand back then why those songs meant so much to him, until the years began to pass and I started looking back. Grandpa's old radio taught me more than he'll ever know about love and loss and holding on when the hardest days come along. Now every time those old songs play, they take me back yesterday to Grandpa's old radio. The world moves faster every year, but those melodies remain clear, like a photograph inside my mind, frozen somewhere in time. Now I sit in Grandpa's chair, listening to music fill the air, and my grandchildren gather near, just like I did all those years. Maybe that's the gift songs give. They help old memories live and keep the people that we miss closer than they seem. Grandpa's old radio still warms my soul through every season life has known. It reminds me I'm never alone, and when my final sunset glows, I'll hear Grandpa's old radio playing softly through the years forever. It was 1976, a hot July day, when we signed those papers and drove away to a little white house at the edge of town, with peeling paint and shutters falling down. The front yard needed work, the fence leaned to one side, but all we saw was a dream we couldn't hide. We stood there laughing underneath the summer sky, with nothing but hope and a reason to try. Kitchen floor squeaked with every step, the roof leaked whenever the clouds got wet, but every paycheck and every dime went toward building a better life. I'd work all day at the lumber mill, she'd stretch every dollar with stubborn will, and somehow between the hard times and the strain,
build something stronger than fortune or fame. That first little house wasn't much to see, but it meant the whole wide world to me. Every nail and board held a memory of who we were and who we'd be. The years flew by, but somehow now I still see us standing proud in front of that little house where I forever started out. The babies came and the rooms filled up with bedtime stories and coffee cups, school pictures hanging down the hall, Christmas lights glowing every fall. We watched those children grow and lead, following dreams they believed. And suddenly the house felt small again, like it knew where the story began. The older I get, the more I know the richest people aren't always those with the biggest homes or the fanciest things, but those who share what life could bring. That first little house still lives today, though time has carried us away, because love leaves footprints on every wall long after the pictures fall. And if I could relive one chapter somehow, I'd walk right back into that house, the house we built, the life we built together.
I left this town in 1971 with a tank half full and a heart set on the sun. Thought the world was waiting somewhere down the line, past the county border and the city lights that shine. Mama cried beside the porch that day. Daddy smiled and said, "You'll find your way." I promised I'd be back before too long, but life kept turning like an old country song. I worked factories, rail yards and farms, carried calluses on both my arms, saw the Rockies covered in snow, and rivers most folks never know. Made some friends and lost a few, learned that dreams don't always come true. But every night before I'd sleep, home was the memory I'd always keep. Take me down that gravel road back home, where the cornfields sway and the wildflowers grow, where Mama's porch light still
man could roam, but my heart never left that gravel road home. Now the hair I had has turned to gray, and the years have quietly slipped away. The old oak tree still guards the yard, though life has left its marks and scars. The church bell rings just like before, across the fields and through the door. And standing there I finally see home was always waiting for me. You spend your life chasing distant skies, only to learn what truly satisfies isn't found in fortune or fame, but hearing someone call your name. Take me down that gravel road back home, to the place I've loved, though I've been gone so long, where every sunset paints the same old scene, and every memory feels fresh and clean. If heaven's somewhere beyond the blue, I hope there's a gravel road leading through. Back home, where I always belong.